Hi everybody, it's me Jill from Creating with Love. How are you? I have another project, but before I go to the other project, I had to reconstruct my son's card that I made, and I forgot to put the button on. So I wanted to show you what it looked like when I was finished. Now, what happened was with the other plaid piece of paper, it wasn't even, and it didn't fit into the envelope. So I changed the paper. I kind of cut it off and just cut another piece of paper out. And that's his card. Okay? So now, just wanted to show you that even if you make a mistake, see how it fits in the envelope? And it fits nicely, and you can fold it over. The other card did not fit very well, and it was uneven. Okay, so let's get on to this next little project. I figured out how to make these little bags, and it's made out of a 6x6 piece of paper. I just did this by myself to see if I could do it. So and these pieces of paper are pictures that people were not happy with at Walgreens. And these were cards. That's all these were. So we're going to use the piece of paper here. We're going to use this image. And we're going to use paper out of Love Nicole. Okay, this is a 6x6, and it was from AC Moore, and I got this last year at I think this was like $2.25 or something like that. I can't remember, but I chose the little ghosties because I think it'll go better with this. Okay, so anyways, let's get started. All right, I hope you can see everything I'm doing. I think that's a lot. Yeah, this is my workspace right here. So, all right, like I said, we're going to cut him down, or cut this down. I would like to cut it down afterwards. We're going to score these on 3 sides. Okay, we're going to make a bag. So we're going to score these at 1 inch and then a 1/2 inch on 2 sides, and then 1 inch on the bottom. Make sure the cutter's not there. So I have a trimmer that also has a scoring tool in it. I think I explained that before, but I should keep explaining it. So I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to score at 1 inch. I got to make sure that the pattern is where I want it, because when we make the bag, the ghosties have got to stand upright. All right, now 1 inch. Now I'm going to, on these 2 sides right here, I'm going to go a 1/2 inch. I'm going to score at 1/2 of an inch. Yeah, right there. I'm going to leave the bottom alone. Okay. Okay. So hopefully it went through to both. Yep, it did. Went through to both sides. So I'm going to back my trimmer off over to here so I can have some workspace. And I don't think I'm going to need the ruler much longer. Not in this project, so I'm just going to put it into the trimmer so I don't mess myself up. Now, notice we have 2 holes in this. And this is big enough to put, I don't know if you can see it, to put a few candies in here or toys or whatever. It's only an inch thick. So you'll have plenty to put in there. Whatever you want. So I'm going to put this over here because I have to work with the bag now. So on each side we're going to fold. And I have to score with my scissors because I'm going to be going to the Dollar Tree in the next few days to see if I can find a scoring tool. I did try, somebody suggested a credit card, and my hand did not feel comfortable with the credit card. So we're going to fold on each and every line. We're going to fold in. I think we may have to fold one of them out. All right. You know, I just fiddled around with 2 pieces of paper. That's all I did. And I said, well, how can I make a little treat bag? I made treat boxes. Now I want to make a little treat bag. So this is what I did. I fiddled around with 2 6x6 pieces of paper. I hope you like it. Okay. And we're burnishing. So now we're going to end up putting this together. But, okay, see how it bows out? We're supposed to have on this line folded in this way. So I'm going to do that. I thought I was doing it wrong. I'm sorry. But we'll fix it right on camera. I did that over a week ago, so I couldn't really remember how I did it. All right, so now we're going to put this, we can't put it together until we cut out some pieces. So we're going to fold this up, and what we're going to cut out is this little rectangle right here for now. It's almost like making a box, but you're making a bag. And same for this one. Come on. Okay. So now before we put this together, I'm going to get my scissors that have the jaggedy edge and just cut across for the top to make it look like one of those little brown bags, you know, the tops of them and how they're cut. There's one. Sorry. So now we're going to measure this one up against this one and try and stay within the same lines of cutting. Sometimes I don't like those scissors because they don't cut right. Okay. This goes with this. Okay. So now we're going to put these guys like this. Why did I do? Okay. And we're just going to paste each side together, glue it. Okay. We're going to do the bottom first, like so. I can't remember if I cut that other one off. I think I did. I'm going to cut one off. Keep the other one on. But not sure which way they should go. They gotta be tabs. So we're gonna make some tabs out of one side of them. Okay, see that? Now we're going to glue the bottom to the bottom. Don't want to use double-sided tape because these are things you're going to be giving away to your children or, you know, whoever you want to give them to, but it does become expensive. So right there, okay, so now you have this. So now I'm going to go up with one side, put glue on the tab. Things are falling over on me. And hold it. Looks like we're making a pizza box, but you'll see. We're not. Put glue on the other tab. See that glue there? Just pinch it shut until it holds. You see what I'm doing? I wish it would just catch. Just catch. There. Now we're going to put glue on the flap that is laying down. Not much. You don't need much. Just make sure you get it on the end. And you're going to, oops, you're going to line it up with the 1-inch score and hold it together like so. It's very, very hard for me to illustrate how to make some of these. So, there we go. Now we're going to do that on this side. We're going to put the glue right here and some right on the edge here. You don't want to make it too wet, because then it won't hold together. It'll get yucky and soggy. So then see how we put that together? You're going to want to turn it like this and then burnish it on the inside so we don't crush it. Okay. Now see, these will collapse in on each other if you want to. I want to because I am going to make 2 holes. One right here and one right here. Okay. Now we have 4 holes. See that? Right there and there, and there and there. So we have 4 holes for the handles. We're going to let this dry. It's coming apart because I put too much glue on one side. So we're going to let that dry, and we're going to work on the front. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, so remember I said these were printed out failures. They were cards that were failures. I believe they were supposed to be invitations, which is fine with me. I'm very happy to have them. I can use images. I love to use images. And wherever I get those images, I'm very blessed. So we're just going to trim around our little ghosties. Actually, I'm going to trim very, very close to the letters. Not going to keep the green, because if I keep the green, it won't stay on the card. But watch what we do. Very close to the little guys. And one more. It says, keep calm and boo on. So, we're going to use, I'm running out of this, but I have another roll. We're going to use this to mount it. It's my foam mounting tape. We're going to mount it to this orange. Whoop, can't use that. Okay. I'm glad I got out my other roll. So we're going to mount it to this foam, to the orange. Uh-oh, I cut this. All right. So let's give it a little shape. See how we, when we mess things up, we can fix them. So I gave it a little shape and we can move on. I have to be careful. These scissors are longer. I gotta use my little scissors to do that. Okay. I'll be back. I gotta take the backing off of these. All right, so the backing is off and we're just going to place it right in the middle of this piece of paper. So now I was going to use the trimmer. I'm going to trim like right around my curve. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing so that we have a nice little frame with some more color. And just keep cutting around, giving it a frame. And this piece of paper, I got in a 12 by 12 pad, and it's all marbled colors. It was last year. I can't remember what I got it for, but I like it because it goes with so many projects I try to do. All right, so now we need to put double-sided tape on the back of this. I'm not going to mount it. I'm going to use double-sided tape. And I really don't want to snip this in front of you. So this is my 1/2" double-sided tape from, I think I was at, where was I? Hobby Lobby that I got this. See, I know I did a haul video, but then I like to go to many different craft stores. So I can't remember where I got these things from. But I know I have a haul video. And I have a mess on the desk, but that's because I want to keep moving along in the project and show you what I'm doing. So my apologies, but that's what crafters get when they want to show. All right, so now we have our bag, and I have my twine, so I'm not going to forget the twine. We're going to take, I want to put the handles on first. So we're going to take our twine and we're going to double it. And we're going to snip it. Then we're going to go through each hole. See the holes here? We're going to go through one hole. Twine doesn't want to go through. So give me a problem while I'm on camera. Okay. All right. So then we're going to pull it through enough and we're going to tie a knot. On one end. Okay. So that should secure it from going through the hole. See that? So we're going to do it again. We're going to go through this side. Oh, you can't see. So we're going to go through. I'll show you. I got to back up. Okay. I'm going to go through the hole here. You see that? You see? And we're going to tie another knot. If I can. Sometimes it won't let me do anything. All right. and pull it and see if it'll pull through. So no, it won't pull through, and that's a pretty cute, it's a pretty long handle, but that's all right. We're going to do the same thing for this side. We're going to try and get it the same length though. So we're pulling it through. We're going to put a hole in the, or a knot on the end. Okay. See that knot? That way it won't pull through this way. So we're going to do the same thing for this side. Pull it through. Now, here's the weird part. Not the weird part. The part where you want to put the knot is right here. You want to make sure the knot ends up right there. Okay? Right here, you want to make sure you have that much left, because if you don't, your handles will not be even. So you just measure it up before you tie it, and there you go. So I believe now both sides are even. See that? All right, now for the front. Here's our little front. So now all I'm going to do is stick my finger. I really want to stick a little bit of glue on this to help it adhere to the bag. So I did that. Okay. I got a little hair on that from the twine. So now we're going to lay it here. Try to center it as best as you can and stick it on. I'm going to turn it over and press. And there you go. If you want to put any blings on or anything, you can. But this is a quick and easy bag for you to make for your grandchildren or your children out of a 6x6. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Give me a subscribe, guys. I'm trying to climb up. And I like your comments. I think they're wonderful and they help me. And hit the bell if you want any type of, notification of my new videos. Also, I have a father that is on his sick bed. He had a massive stroke. So I pray for those people. He's getting very good care. But I pray for those people that are awesomely sick and ready. I'm not sure if my father's ready to go or not. He's fighting. He's still fighting. He's had a stroke Friday, and this is now the next Friday. So 7 days he's been hanging on. They're trying to stop the bleeding in the brain. But I pray for anybody who has had a massive stroke or who has had a heart attack or who has had a life-threatening event. I pray that the Lord just puts his hands on you and puts the healing from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And anything that is destroyed in your body be healed right now in the name of Jesus. And everybody keep creating with love. Bye now.